abhimana shunya nitai. 60. Nagare bedai. Adama patita jive dvare dvare giya Harinama maha mantra dichena bilaya Jare dekhe tare kahe Dante tina dori Amare kini alaho Bolo gaura hari Ito boli nityananda Bhume gadi jaya Sonara parvata jeno Tulate lotaya Heno avatare jara Ratina janmilo Lochan bole se papi Elo argelo Akroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai Abhimana Shunya Nita Nagare Vedai Gaur Haribo, Nitai Gaur Haribo. Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribo. The noble Nityananda Prabhu, the personification of supreme transcendental bliss, is never angry. Devoid of all false ego, he wanders throughout the town. Going from door to door among the residences of lowly and fallen souls, he freely distributes the Harinam Mahamantra. Holding a straw in his teeth, he calls out to whomever he sees, "Please purchase me," by calling out, "Gauda Hari." Speaking in this way, Nityananda Prabhu rolls on the ground, appearing like a golden mountain tumbling in the dust. Lochan Das says that sinful person who has not experienced the awakening of attachment for such an avatar simply comes and goes in the endless cycle of birth and death. Yes. Yes. Didi?
Page 73. Who will go, O brothers, cross this ocean of material existence? This age of Kali is blessed due to the descent of Sri Chaitanya. A free ferry boat operates at the port of Mai Gauranga. Even the old, the blind, the crippled are crossing over. Harinam is the boat, Sri Guru is the helmsman, and the upraised arms of the Sankirtan party are the oars. All jivas are crossing over by the favorable winds of prem. Only Lochan Das, due to his own fault, has been left behind. Tora ke jabi re bhai, bhava sindhu par. Tora ke jabi re bhai, bhava sindhu par. Udhan kali juge rache tanyaya avatar, bhava sindhu par. Dhana kali juge rache tanyaya avatar, bhava sindhu par. O amar gorangera ghate, adan ke obai, adan ke obai. Adan ke obai. Ojadayanda yaturaya vadi para ho, hoy adan ke obai. Jadayanda yaturaya vadi para hoy adan ke obai. O Hari Name Nokha Kani, Shri Guru Kandhari, Shri Guru Kandhari. Hari Name Nokha Kani, Shri Guru Kandhari, Shri Guru Kandhari. O Sankirtana ke royala dubahu pashari, তোকে যাবিকে যাবি রে ভাই ভব সিন্ধু পার তোরা কে যাবি সব জীবা হইল পার প্রেমের বাতাসে প্রেমের বাতাসে আপনার দোষে প্রেমের বাতাসে ও পড়িয়ার হিলালো চাঁদ আপনার তোরা কে যাবি রে ভাই ভব সিন্ধু পার তোরা কে যাবি রে ভব সিন্ধু পার ও ধন্য কালী যোগের চৈতন্য অবতার ভব সিন্ধু পার ধন্য কালী যোগের চৈতন্য অবতার ভব সিন্ধু পার জয় সচিনন্দন জয় গৌর হরে সচিনন্দন জয় গৌর হরে গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল গৌর হরি বল
1:35. I'm gonna do a morning tune. Oh, really? Okay. Should we? Should we sing it? Brajanjanan. Should we do it together? Yeah, here, ready? I was gonna do it.
Didi shaking her head. Page 135. Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai Jana Shapala Jivana Tar Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai Jana Shapala Jivana Tar O tahara upama bedena hi sima Tribhuvane nahi ar Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai Jana Shapala Jivanatar Brajendra Bhaje Jai Jana Shapala Jivanatar Yemana Madhava না ভাজে মানবা কখনো মারিয়া যাবে এমন মাধব না ভাজে মানবা কখনো মারিয়া শেষে অধমা প্রহরিয়ায়ম Rorava krimite khabe Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai Jana Shapada Jivanatar Brajendra Nandana O tara par papi nahi char sangsara jagat majhe tara par yar papi nahi char sangsara jagat majhe O kono kale tara gati nahi ar Michai brahmiche kaje Michai brahmiche ka O Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai Jan Shapala Jivanatar Shilochana Das Bhakti Rayash Hari Guna Kahili Ki O Heno Rasasar Mati Nahi Ja mati nahi jar. Atar mukha nahi deki. Brajendra Nandan bhaje jai jan Shapala jivana tare Brajendra Nandana bhaje jai jan Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Brajendra Nandan Jai Brajendra Nandan Brajendra Nandan Jai Brajendra Nandan Oh Krishna He Krishna He Krishna He Krishna He One who worships Shri Brajendra Nandan makes his life successful. There is no equal to him in the entire Vedas or all the three worlds. A person who fails to worship that Sri Madhav will die one day. Punished by Yamaraj, this abominable person will be eaten by worms and insects in the hell called Rodava. There is no greater sinner within the entire universe, and he can never attain deliverance. Instead, he wanders about uselessly. Sri Lochandas describes the qualities of Sri Hari with the desire to achieve bhakti and never sees the face of that person whose mind is not fixed on the essence of ras, Sri Brajendra Nandan. Making your mind steady, worshipping Sri Hari, and with your lips, chant the holy names, Brajendra Nandan, the son of the king of Braj, Gopi Pranadhan, the treasure of the life of the gopis, and Shyam, whose dark complexion one, whose beauty enchants the entire universe. When will you die? How will you be delivered? The fearsome lord of death, at whose power the universe quakes, is calling. You do not realize the mortal danger. Intoxicated by your high birth and wealth, you think yourself to be very great. Yet the messengers of the Lord of Death will render you inert by capturing you and binding your hands and feet. Whether one is renounced, chaste, or low caste, if he does not worship Sri Hari, then he will take birth, wander within the material world, and drown in the hell known as Rodava. What is this Rodava that he always talks about? This Lochandas always contemplates how this life has passed in vain. I have not worshipped Sri Hari, rather I have absorbed my life in sense enjoyment, and thus a spear pierces my heart. ভাজ ভাজ হরি মন দৃঢ় করি মুখে বলো তার নাম ভজ ভজ ও ব্রজেন্দ্র নন্দন গোপী প্রাণ ধন নন্দন ভুবন মোহন শ্যাম ভুবন মোহন ও কখন মারিবে কেমন তারিবে বিষম সমান দাকে কখন যাহার প্রতাপে ভুবন কাঁপায়ে না জানি মোর বিপাকে ও কুল ধন পাইয়া উন্মত্ত হইয়া আপনাকে জানো বড় ও সামনের দূতে ধরি পায়ে হাতে ভরিয়া করিবে জর ও কি বজাতি সতী কি বনিচ জাতি যে হরি নাহি বাজে ও তবে জনমিয়া ভ্রমিয়া ভ্রমিয়া রোরাবনর কে মাঝে এই দাস লোচন ভাবে অনুক্ষণ বৃতাই জনম গেলো এ দাস লোচন ভাবে অনুক্ষণ বৃথাই জনম গেল ও হরি না ভজিনো বিষয় মাজিনো হৃদয়ে রহলো শেলা ও ভজ ভজ হরি মান দৃঢ় করি মুখে বল তার নাম ভজ ও ব্রজেন্দ্র নন্দন গোপী প্রাণ ধন ব্রজ ভুবন মোহন শ্যাম কৃষ্ণ হে কৃষ্ণ হে কৃষ্ণ হে কৃষ্ণ হে जय गोपी प्राण धान राधिका रमान गोपी प्राण धान जय राधिका रमान
Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Nitai Gaur. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Jai Gaura Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Bol Gaura. Go Premanandi. 26. Agyanam nimit Angyana, I forgot it. What is it? Angyana timirandasya Gyananjana salakaya Chaksurunmilitam yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Twadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhakta Tadabhaktaya Namo Nama Yang Pravarjantam Manupetam Apeta Krityam Dvaipayano Viraka Taruva Juhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taravo Benedus Tang Sarvabhu Hridayam Muni Manatosmi Bhaktya Vinay Aparada Lakshay Chiptasya Kamadi Tarangamadye Kripa Mai Tvang Sharanam Prapadya Brinde Namaste Charanaravindam Tavoivasmi Na Jivami Tambina Iti Vidyaya Radhe Tam Nayamam Charanantike. Can the incense go over to that side of the altar? First, I offer my unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipful Diksha Gurudev. Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Astotra Sat Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, and the same unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipful Shiksha Gurudev. Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Astotra Sat Shri Srimad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti began Bharati Goswami Maharaj. To our Param Gurudevs, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Hemangani, thank you. Thank you. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, to all of his divine associates, and to all the assembled devotees and the assembled devotees, Diksha Gurus, who are my Shiksha Guru, Shri Srimad Bhakti. Can the incense go a little further? Bhakti Vedanta, Madhav Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Ban Maharaj, and Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Siddhanti Maharaj. Today is the auspicious appearance day. Appearance or disappearance? Of Sri Lochan Das Thakur. He appeared in 1523, so that makes him an associate of Lord Chaitanya. So I'm reading from the Sri Chaitanya and his associates by Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. And this description is a little bit short, so because half of it are his songs and their translations. So he was, like in India, they pre-marry someone, they betroth someone. So he was betrothed at like 5, 6, 7 years old. And his wife, future wife, was betrothed to him. So when it was the time to get married, he already, you can imagine, he never met, so he didn't even know what she looked like. So it was time for him to go to the in-laws' house to live together. But he didn't remember where it was. So he was looking around, and he saw this young lady, and he asked her for directions, and she gave him directions. And then when he got there, he saw that that was the girl that he was supposed to marry. So from then on, since he was always disinterested in family life, and he was always very renounced from being a young man, he had to be convinced. Somebody asked his Gurudev to convince him to be married. His Gurudev is Narahari Sarakara. And so he convinced him to get married. And Narahari, his Gurudev, is a gopi in her Krishna Leela life. She's a gopi named Madhumati. So she convinced him, but since he arrived at his in-laws' house and saw that was the lady, that he addressed her, because in India, you address everyone as mother. I mean, a man addresses everyone as mother to give him that respectful distance. Even if she's younger than him, he addresses her as mother. So from then on, he just started treating her as his mother. You can imagine she was frustrated, but that's what he did, as long as they were married. So he wrote a book called Chaitanya Mangal. And in this book, he mostly glorified Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He gave not a lot of attention to Nityananda Prabhu. But then he was regretting that. And so, to make up for it, he wrote many songs, as you have heard, about Nityananda Prabhu. So, at around the same time, Vrindavan Das Thakur, who is actually an incarnation of a combination of Srila Veda Vyasadeva, who authored all the scriptures, who's a literary incarnation of Krishna. Vyasadeva is. So he's a combination of Vyasadeva and one cowherd boy. They combined together in the body of Vrindavan Das Thakur. But because, and he named his book Chaitanya Mangal, but then seeing that Chaitanya Mangal was already written by Lochan Das Thakur, he changed the name of his book to Chaitanya Bhagavad, which was a much more voluminous book anyway. So the three of them, Lochan Das Thakur and Vrindavan Das Thakur and Sri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, who wrote this golden encyclopedia called Chaitanya Charitamrita, they all glorified each other. What does the word Mangal mean? Mangal means auspicious. What? Hmm? No, Narahari Sarkara is the spiritual master of Lochandas Thakur. I think we may be referring to Bhakti Ratnakara, which is written by Narahari Chakravarti. Unless I'm getting that backwards. Well, you know what we could do? There's another volume of this book over there on the bookshelf. It's a very big one. If you look in there for Narahari Sarakara, that way I can keep this open and you can check. It's the same. And you can get the bookmark holder. All right? Huh? You were just holding it. Isn't that the same book? Sri Chaitanya is the same. That's why I was asking, so that I can keep this book open. No, take it out, take it out. Look in that book for Narahari Sarakara and see what he wrote. Got it? All right, so the three of them glorified each other. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj glorified Vrindavandas Thakur, that he wrote everything and he left some remnants for me by his kindness. So whatever he touched on a lot, whatever he wrote a lot on, I'm just touching on. And what did he write a lot on? Could you not do that in front of, it's distracting if you talk in front of me. Thanks. I mean, you could take her out if you want. Thanks. See, now I forgot. Does anybody remember? Prabhupada said if I asked you what I said 3 minutes ago, you would have to dredge your memory. Because we're always changing bodies, and we forget our last body. So what I was saying was, they glorified each other. Krishnadas, you have it? Sarakar? Can you speak into the mic so that everyone in the world can hear you? Well, everything has its time.
Srinadhari Sarkar wrote several books including Bhakti Chandrika Patal, Shri Krishna Bhajanamrit, Shri Chaitanya Sahasranam, Shri Satchidandanashtak, and Shri Radhashtaka.
Sachinanda Astakam is the most amazing kirtan. We'll talk about that in a minute. And so it's Narahari Chakravarti who wrote Bhakti Ratnakara. They're mixed up a lot. Okay, so Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami glorified Vrindavandas, that whatever he spoke a lot about, I'm just touching on. Whatever he spoke a little about, I'm expanding. For example, Vrindavandas Thakur in Chaitanya Bhagavat concentrated on all the pastimes up till sannyas, including sannyas, but not a lot after that. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami spoke in brief about the Balya Lila and the Kishora Lila in Navadvip, and then he expanded a lot for 2 volumes, not Madhya Lila and Ansha Lila, are all about his sannyas pastimes. Adi Lila ends with his deciding to take sannyas. So here's how the three of them glorified each other. In Lochan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Mangal, he writes, I attentively pay my obeisances to Vrindavan Das Thakur. His Bhagavat's songs have enchanted the entire universe. And in the Chaitanya Mangal, he also prays for his Guru's blessings as follows. Narahari Das Thakur is the proprietor of my life, and out of the hope of attaining his lotus feet, I desire to sing the glories of Gauranga, even though I'm the lowest of the low. So it's okay to think I'm the lowest of the low, but not to wallow. We feel low through our Acharya's songs and get their power to change. I just want to see what he wrote about. Oh yeah, so Chaitanya, one sec, Krishna Das Kaviraj and Vrindavan Das Thakur. Chaitanya Charitamrita obviously came after Chaitanya Bhagavat because he said, I'm taking his remnants. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami wrote that Vyasadeva has already come to describe the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is Chaitanya Bhagavat. And Vrindavan Das Thakur said, Vyasadeva will come to fully glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they called each other Vyas. But Vrindavan Das Thakur is actually a combination of Vyasadeva and this coward boy. I forget his name, Pipala. Maybe if somebody can check folio of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Krishna Das Kaviraj is a Manjari. So he's Vyas by quality, but not actually by incarnation. Can you take the mic? And then Viswambar, sorry. Yeah.
Does that mean that Vrindavan Das Thakur would be seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Krishna and not as Krishna with the bhava of Srimati Radhika because he's in Sakya Ras?
Vrindavan Das Thakur
Yeah.
you're speaking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more on the Sakya side. And he doesn't get into much about the bhava of Radha. Whereas Chaitanya Charitamrita is full of that, beginning to end. Even he describes in the first chapter, fourth chapter, which is the essence of, like the Mangalacharana of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And then everything else is an expansion of that, and it's all about Radhabhav, Mahaprabhu being in Radhabhav. Of course, he does other things too, but just like Krishna has his Vrindavan pastimes of love, and then his acts of killing demons is not really done by him. It's done by Lord Narayan in him. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's real purposeful pastimes, why he came, is all about prema ras niryas, that he came to taste the love of Srimati Radhika. But like the Narayan in him, you could say, or other pastimes that he performed are for teaching others, like defeating Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and proving that God is a person, or defeating Prakashananda Saraswati, Prakashananda Saraswati and his thousands of students, convincing them the same thing. So there are some, like, what he calls facts of wonder, like he's doing this too. Yes, Gadagraja. Wait. And then Viswambar, if you can give him the mic.
Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur was an incarnation of Veda Vyas and also a friendly cowherd boy named Kushamapida in Krishna Lila.
Kushamapida. Kushamapida.
Kushama.
You said about feeling so low, but then and then you get sick, and then you feel
What?
bad. Like if you all the time you're telling yourself bad things about yourself, then you just get sick and diseased and weak, and you don't take care of yourself. And you were talking about positive affirmations, like I feel great and I'm healthy and strong and energetic, and so yeah, how do I reconcile that? I think
I'm
we've
not
been asking this
understanding-
question for a
I'm
long
not
time.
understanding what there is to reconcile.
Well, because you were talking about in the bhajans and our acharyas praying,
Oh, we're
I'm
supposed
so
to feel low.
Yeah.
Right, so there's two levels of things. One is helps with health, one helps with bhakti. I'm low, wretched, the worst. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said, if anybody remembers my name, he loses all his piety. If he says my name, he gets all sins. So that's, that we want to think through the bhajans of the acharyas, because that's in relation to Krishna. Like he says, I'm low, full, and rotten, but I'm therefore offering this, here's the summary of my terrible life to you at your feet, and I'm praying that you'll give me the highest thing. Whereas a wallow is just, I'm thinking about myself, almost as an excuse to not thinking of Krishna. Get that? Whereas for health, for the cells to get positive input, we want to think, I'm healthy, I'm on the road to health, I love myself, I love everybody else loves me. Get that? Rather than, I hate that person, I hate them. Who's the hate living in? It's living in me and my cells. Does that make sense? Okay.
Is it possible to have both
Wait.
at the same time?
It's
Is it possible to have both of those moods at the same time? Like, I love myself, everybody loves me, I'm wonderful, and then anyone who chants my name, I'm a worm in stool. Like, that doesn't. How could you have both?
It's
moods at the same
imperative
time?
to have both. And I'm smart enough to be able to make the distinction. Get it? It's not possible to think both. I'll just think I'm terrible. You know what I mean? That's another positive affirmation. I'm qualified to distinguish between the two. One is for health and happiness in this world, and one is for bhakti. Got it? Everything can have a positive or negative paradigm. Let me stuff myself. I'm not worth being healthy. Okay, so, one thing that Srila Bhakti, everything's clear on that? One thing that Srila Bhakti began, Bharati Goswami Maharaj mentions that we always laugh and at the same time feel pain whenever reading Lochan Das Thakur's kirtans, like I throw soot, lime on the face, I scorch the face of anyone who's not a devotee of my Nityananda. I kick him in the head. And so somebody say something? So Srila Bharati Maharaj says, so he's supposed to be merciful, right, and kind. How is he kind? By saying, I'm going to kick him in the face, scorch his face. This is because he's just expressing his nistha for Nitai. Not that he, and anyway, if you get kicked in the head by the pure devotee, what could be more merciful? Like, for example, Shivananda Sen was leading the party from Bengal to Orissa to join Mahaprabhu in the Ratha Yatra festival. And at one place, he was supposed to give Nityananda Prabhu and all the devotees lodging and everything. But he was a little late. I don't remember why. So, the boat tax? Settling the boat tax. So, Nityananda Prabhu kicked him in the head. And he said, this is a terrible offense you did. I curse your sons to die. And so he was thinking it great mercy, and his wife was thinking it was terrible that he cursed his sons to die. But that just was part of there's a certain language called the language of love, where you mean the opposite. So why didn't Nityananda Prabhu just bless him? You know, like the Guru does, they bless. Why did he kick him in the head? Because if everybody else saw that he was blessing him, particularly, they would be envious and wanted to. So therefore he did it in that tricky way. So similarly with Lochandas Thakur. Any questions? Yeah.
Just can you mention something about, we hear he's saying, take exclusive shelter in Nitai. So then how do we, I only have Nitai, but our Nishta is, Radha and Krishna. So can you speak something on this?
I hope so. So the question is, all the songs, many of the songs that we sing, we're taking shelter of Nitai. So how is it that we can at the same time say that our Istadev, who we were taking full shelter of, so there's not really room for anybody else, to be Srimati Radhika? We take shelter of Nitai for the purpose of having Radha Dasya. And is the only word used? Is the word only used? He's my only shelter, or he's my shelter? If it's only, then I'm going to give an educated guess that Srila Prabhupada, when he was speaking about Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ said, I'm the way and the only way that you can get to my Father. There's no other way but through me. Prabhupada said, through me alone means me or any other bona fide representative, anyone like me. That's another very good point that Radhika just mentioned, that he is a Khanda Guru Tattva. Without the mercy of Guru, we can't have Radha Dasi. In fact, Srila Gurudev explained that without a relationship, a keen relationship, means a deep, intimate relationship with Sri Guru, and without feeling separation from Sri Guru, we can't feel separation from Sri Radha, and we can't have an intimate relationship with Sri Radha. And then Gurudev said, I have experience of this. Did I answer the question, whatever the question was? Now, Sri Guru is considered in two ways, as described in Adi Lila, which is, I think, chapter 1, which is that he can be seen as a manifestation of Nityananda Prabhu or as an associate of Srimati Radhika. So does that mean that you can see him as a cowherd boy or as a gopi? No. Right. What it means is, by tattva, by philosophical consideration, he is a manifestation of Nityananda Prabhu because he's a manifestation of Akhanda Guru Tattva. When one guru is worshipped, that worships Guru Tattva, like if I worship Gurudev, you can consider your Gurudev worshipped. I may not mention Srila Siddhanti Maharaj today. An interesting thing about my attendance in the lectures of Srila Bharati Maharaj is that in most lectures he never mentioned our Gurudev. But then you walk out of the class with redoubled devotion to Gurudev. It's the nature of Guru Tattva. So I think we'll end here. Regarding the men's meeting, there's 2 men missing, I think. Tirtha and the other one is Sukanta. Unless they can manifest here in the next few minutes. Oh, that must be for both of them then. Huh? So shall we have them watch by, I guess they can call out if they have a question or a comment. Well, actually, I really needed Tirtha Prabhu to be here. Vasanti, President. And no, not at all. But either way, the class is over. Bye. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaura Hare.